morning children. Welcome to English class. Okay children, in previous class only we learned matters are recognized in three states. Okay, matters are recognized in three states depend upon the arrangement of the particles. They are solids, liquids and gas. Okay, we already learned that how the particles are arranged in these three states. Okay, in today's class we have to learn effect of a heat on matter. Okay, in today's class we have to learn effect of heat on matter. Yes children, you take one stand and you fix a metallic ring to this, and you take a pendulum or bob, and this bob just can pass through this metallic ring. Okay, then you heat this metallic bob. Okay, then you heat this metallic bob, then you try to pass this metallic bob into this metallic ring. Okay, then after a heating you try to pass this metallic bob through this metallic ring. Is it possible? No. Then second one experiment, you take one ice cube and you keep this outside for 10 minutes. What happens? Yes, it starts melting. Okay, then you take one beaker, okay, or you take one bottle, then you fix this bottle, you fill up this half of this bottle with a colored water, then you fill up this half of this bottle with a colored water, and you fix one cork for this bottle, and you insert one tube inside this bottle. Okay, and you just rub this bottle on your in your palms like this. Okay, you just rub this bottle in your palms. After some times the color water level will be increases in this tube. After some time this color water level will be increases in this in this tube. Above this, all the activities tells us matter expands on heating, means matter changes on heating. Hence, all the solids, liquids and gases expands on heating. Okay, ಹೌದು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ದ್ರವ್ಯವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಬಿಸಿ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅವು ತಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ, ದ್ರವ್ಯವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಬಿಸಿ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅಥವಾ ಹೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅವುಗಳ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಾಣ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆನಾ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್, now we have to learn change in the state of substances. Okay, change in the state of substances. Change in states of substance. Yes children, we already learned children all the solids, liquids and gases changes when we heat. Okay, then when we heat some solids it changes into liquids. Okay, when we heat some solids it changes into a liquids, and when we heat some liquids it changes into a gas. Okay, in the same way when we cool this gas it changes into a liquid, and when we cool this liquids it changes into a solids. How? Once you observe this solid, liquid and gas. Okay, when we heat some solids, okay, when we heat some solids it changes into a liquids. Okay, when we heat some liquids, okay, when we heat some liquids it changes into a gas. Okay, in the same way when some gases we cool, by cooling some gases it changes into a liquids. Okay, when we cool some liquids it changes into a solids. Okay, for example For example, you take ice cube. Okay, you take ice cube. When we heat this ice cube, okay, when we heat this ice cube, it changes into a water. Okay, when we heat this ice cube, it changes into a water, and when we heat this water, it changes into a vapor, means gas. Okay, when we heat this water, it changes into a vapor. Okay, in the same way, when we cool this vapor, okay, when we cool this vapor, it changes into a water. Okay, when we cool this vapor, it changes into water. When we cool this water, it changes into ice cube. Okay, when we cool this vapor, it changes into a ice cube. Yes, children. Matter changes its state from one form to another due to heat. This is called as a change in states of substances. Yes, children. Matter changes from one form to another form when we heat or when we cool. This is called change in the states of substances. Okay, all the matter changes from one form to another form when we heat or when we cool. Okay, that is called as a change in the states of substances. Okay, children, here they given one experiment. You take one dish, okay, and you take few naphthalene balls in this dish, okay. Then you cover this naphthalene balls with a funnel like this, okay. You cover this naphthalene balls with a funnel and you cover another face of the naphthalene balls with a cotton, okay. Then you start to heat this naphthalene balls, okay. Then you start to heat this naphthalene balls, okay. Then you start to heat this naphthalene balls, okay. Then naphthalene balls convert into a milky vapor. Yes, children, this naphthalene balls convert into a milky vapor. After some time, this collects inside this funnel in a crystal form, okay. After some time heating, this naphthalene balls convert into a milky vapor and then it collects into a crystal form inside this funnel, okay. Yes, children, we already learned that so some solids, when we heat some solids, it turns into a liquid, and when we heat some liquids, it turns into a gas, okay. In the same way, when we cool the gas, it turns into a liquid, and when we cool the liquids, it turns into a solids, okay. This is called as a change in the states of substances. And but some solids on heating directly convert into a vapor, okay, like this naphthalene balls. Naphthalene balls in a solid form, when we heat this naphthalene balls, it directly change into a vapor form, means gaseous form, okay. Some solids on heating directly change into a vapor form. That is called as a sublimation, okay. That is called as a sublimation. Some solids on a heating directly change into a solid form to gas form, okay. That is called as a sublimation, okay. For example, camphor, iodine. Example for this sublimation are camphor and iodine, okay. Yes, children, sublimation means some solids on a heating directly change into a solid form to a vapor form. That is called as a sublimation. Example for this sublimation are camphor and iodine, okay. Yes, children, few solids on a heating, it changes into a liquid, and this liquids, when we heat, this changes into a gas form. In the same way, when we cool this gas, it changes into a liquid form, and this liquids, when we cool this, it changes changes into solid form. But few solids on a heating, this directly changes into solid form to gas form. That is called as a sublimation. Okay, ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಈ ಒಂದು ದ್ರವ್ಯವನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮೂರು ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣ್ತೀವಲ್ವಾ. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಘನ ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಹೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು ದ್ರವ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ, ದ್ರವ ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನ ಹೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು ಅನಿಲ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದಾ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಅನಿಲ ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ತಂಪು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು ದ್ರವ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ದ್ರವ ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮತ್ತೂ ತಂಪು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು ಘನ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ಇದನ್ನೇ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಾವು ಹೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಘನ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಿಂದ ಅನಿಲ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಬ್ಲಿಮೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಹೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದು ಘನ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಿಂದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅನಿಲ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಬ್ಲಿಮೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು, ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕರ್ಪೂರವನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು. ಕರ್ಪೂರವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಹೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಇಂದ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಿಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಯೋಡಿನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಹೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದು ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಇಂದ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಿಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.